everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a Sephora VIB sale recommendations video. I love watching these videos right before the sale happens to see what people recommend and if there's any new products that I've never heard about before that I want to try out. The Sephora sale happens only twice a year, so if you need to restock on products or if you wanted to try out a new product that you've been eyeing for a while and it's a little pricey, this is the perfect time to pick it up. So I thought I would show you all my recommendations. I know people also love sharing what's on their wish list for the sale, but I'm actually not going to be doing that because I'm always changing my cart and what's on my wish list. So I will be doing a haul at the very end of the sale to show you guys what I picked up. It's just going to be my favorite products that I would totally 110% recommend to you all to pick up. I also wanted to mention, if you are doing any shopping online, please use EBATES. This is not a sponsored video by them or anything like that. I just highly recommend using it. I actually wanted to show you, I have a check from EBATES right here for $80. I know a lot of people think that EBATES is fake, but you actually get so much money back. Most of the time Sephora on EBATES is 4% back. Sometimes they're actually 8%, so I would highly recommend opening an EBATES account. It is legit. You are getting money back every time you place an online order and see a retailer that you use on their site. I will leave a link for it down below if you've never heard of it before or if you want to sign up. So if you're interested in hearing about the sale and all the information about dates and coupon codes and all of that, as well as all of my recommendations, then just keep on watching. So the sale dates actually just were released, which I'm very excited about. So if you are a VIB Rouge member, you can shop April 18th through the 24th for 15% off using the code Rouge Spring. If you are a VIB member, which is the second tier below Rouge, you can shop April 19th to the 24th. So if you are a Rouge member, you only have one day before the VIBs can shop. If you want to make sure that you want to get things before they sell out, I would definitely shop the 18th. But if you are a VIB, you can also get 15% off using the code VIB Spring. And then lastly, if you are a Beauty Insider, which is the third and last tier of the reward system, you can shop the sale the 20th to the 23rd for 10% off using the code BI Spring. You can actually use that coupon code as many times as you want between your shopping dates. So for me, since I'm a Rouge, I can use that code as many times as I want, either online or in store, between the 18th and the 24th, which is amazing. I would totally take advantage of that, and do not hesitate if you're like me to place an order 2 minutes before the sale ends. I cannot wait to shop it. I'm so excited to show you all what I pick up. But firstly, I do want to show you all my recommendations, so let's jump right into it. So I did divide this up by how I would do my face. I do have a bunch of makeup. I also have some skincare, hair care, and a couple tools. So I'm going to start off with primer. The one primer that I would highly recommend is actually by Hourglass. This is the Veil Mineral Primer. If you have normal, combination, or oily skin, you are going to love this. This makes my makeup glide on my skin. My foundation looks airbrushed. It lasts a long time. You wouldn't think that this really does anything because it's not super mattifying. It's not super pore filling. I noticed a huge difference in my foundation wear. One, right after I put it on and it looks beautiful, but two, it makes my foundations last so long on my skin, which I love. So I would definitely recommend this. It is pricey, but this is the perfect time to get it. Next are foundations. I have two here. The first one is by Kat Von D. This is the Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I have mine in the color Light 48. I love this. I'm almost halfway done with this. If you like a super duper full coverage foundation that is not gonna budge, you will absolutely love this, and I cannot recommend it enough. It looks beautiful on the skin, it lasts a long time, it keeps me super duper matte, and it looks great in photos, so I cannot recommend this enough. As well as another one, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is another great foundation, very similar to this one. This one's actually a little bit thicker, so if you want something not as thick, a little bit more liquidy, but still gives you that beautiful coverage that's gonna last you all day long, this is a great summer foundation as well. If you are more combination to oily, this will not break up on you. This is the one foundation that I always compare foundations to because this just works so well for my skin. They have a huge shade range, which is also really awesome. I'm in the color 2 and 1. These are like my two ride or die foundations, and I think you guys will really love them. I have two powders here, two for different reasons. So the first one is actually one that I like to set my under eyes with. My holy grail setting powder has got to be the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I mention this and use this almost in all of my tutorials, I feel like, because it's just so good. I'm actually almost out of mine. This lasts me quite a long time, which is great because it is more pricey, but with the sale, I would definitely pick this up. It is so amazing and people rave about it for a very good reason. My other powder recommendation is also by Laura Mercier. Now I feel like this powder is so overlooked. I love using pressed powders to set my foundation, but sometimes I love the look of a mineral powder. This is the mineral powder from, again, Laura Mercier. I have this in the shade Natural Beige. This gives your skin the most beautiful, radiant looking finish, but it also keeps you matte, which I love. I feel like there are like crushed pearls in here or something because it makes your skin look so radiant and healthy. You can actually use this to set your liquid foundations or use this on its own because it is a mineral foundation. So I would definitely not overlook this. If you are wanting to try something new that's a little bit different from your normal pressed foundation, I would definitely check this one out. Believe it or not, I actually have a couple of liquid luminizers. So the first one is actually by Sephora collection. These are their Radiant Luminizing Drops. I have mine in the color Morning Light, but there is more of a pinky one as well as a bronze one. This is like a really pretty light gold. So it comes with a dropper like this. It's a very, very light, nice sheen. There's no glitter particles in there or shimmer. It just looks so pretty mixed in with the foundation, and it gives you again that radiant, beautiful lit from within glow. So that is definitely one I'd recommend, as well as this. This is a new product for me, but I've been using it ever since I got it. I'm actually wearing it mixing with my foundation today, which is why I look glowy and dewy, and I just love the way my skin looks. This is the Marc Jacobs. This is the Do You Dew Drops. These are the coconut gel ones. The thing I love about this the most also is that a little bit goes a freaking long way. Like, I only did half a pump, and you will see how far this goes. So this is gonna last you forever, but this is a beautiful peachy champagne gold glow. You can use this on your face, under your makeup. You can use this mixed in with foundation. You can use this on your body to kind of give you that summer glow. There's just so many ways you can use this because it dries down, which I love, but it gives you that beautiful glow. So that is the Marc Jacobs. That was only half a pump, and this one is the Sephora one. This one gives you definitely more of a bright shine, but this one's a little bit more muted. I cannot get enough of these dewdrops. If you had to pick up like one thing, this is definitely gonna be it for me, just because I love these right now. I think they are perfect for the summer. Moving on to bronzer and cheek products. The one bronzer that I would definitely recommend picking up is actually by Hourglass. These are their ambient lighting bronzers. Now, they actually just released a couple more shades, but I do have two of them right here. This is the Radiant Bronze Light. I also have the Luminous Bronze Light. These are so beautiful on the skin. These are not matte bronzers, which is actually why I love them, because during the summer, it's going to give you a beautiful sheen to the skin, and these are so easy to blend out. But this is the darkest one out of the two that they originally came out with. It just makes your skin look so healthy and bronzy, which I love, so I definitely recommend that. And then the other cheek products that I have are blushes. Now, these are also by Hourglass. They also released some more shades of these, so definitely check that out if you've been a lover of these already like I have been. So the two that I would definitely check out are Mood Exposure, which this looks horrible in the pan. It looks like nothing special, but I wear this all the time, and you all are like, what is on your cheeks? And it's honestly this. That's what it looks like. It is the most beautiful, healthy glow blush I've ever laid my hands on. I wear this with everything. The other one that I love, this is definitely going to be more of a summer color, but I love this. It's so pretty. You can definitely also use this during the fall because it looks beautiful with kind of like a dark berry lip. This is in the color Diffused Heat, which looks like that. This is going to be a little bit more of an in-your-face bright coral, but sheared out, it looks so pretty. So here is the swatch of Diffused Heat. Right on the bottom there, as you can see, it's a beautiful kind of like reddy corally color. I just love these blushes. I cannot rave enough about them. They are so beautiful. So moving on to highlighter, there's only one that I would really recommend. I have so many in my collection, but honestly, any of the Anastasia glow kits, I would 110% recommend. They are so worth the money. This one by Nicole Guerrero is one of their newer ones. This is actually only $40, so with the sale, you're going to be getting a great bang for your buck because you have so many different color options in here. I love this palette. If you love a super duper intense metallic glow, you have definitely got to check this out. It is so beautiful. Nicole, Anastasia, and Norvina did such a good job with this palette, but really any of the glow kits from Anastasia are some of my favorites. Actually, we'll probably just recommend this now because this is also something I recommend you picking up. This is the Anastasia A23 highlighting brush. I use this with every single highlighter that I have and that I put on my face. It just fits perfectly on my cheekbones to give me that highlighted look, picks up the perfect amount of product. It just applies beautifully. So I'd recommend both of these products from Anastasia. Anastasia kills it with highlighters and their brushes. So moving on to eye products, this is one thing that you probably are tired of hearing me talk about, but honestly, if you do not have this already, I do not know what you're doing. You have to get this. This is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, one of my holy grail palettes. I don't think I need to talk about this too much because you guys know how I feel about this. My colors, my jam, the formula is amazing. These do have a bunch of kick up, which I think is pretty normal for Anastasia shadows. They are so buttery and soft. When you put them on your eyes, they blend out like a dream. They're so easy to work with. These are so insanely pigmented, which also makes me really happy. So I love this palette. Everything about this is amazing. This is one of the only palettes that I travel with because it also has a mirror. I cannot say enough good things about this palette. If you do not have this yet, you need it in your life. Another eye product that I have to talk about, if you can get anything, also this would definitely be it, to get any of these STILA Magnificent Metals eyeshadows. I have so many of them. These are only the ones from their permanent collection. I also have 2 from their summer collection, which are also on Sephora's website now. If you see me wearing glitter on my eyes, this is what I'm wearing most of the time now because it's so easy. It's mess free, it dries down, which is awesome. I don't have any issue with flaking or fallout, so I think these are definitely worth the money. These will probably sell out, I guarantee you, because they're so hot right now. But the 3 that I would totally recommend are Kitten Karma, which is this one, Rose Gold Retro, which is gorgeous as well, and then the other one I also love from Sephora is Diamond Dust, which looks like this. They're so pretty. I definitely recommend them. So the next one is actually an eyeliner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the color Trooper. This is just one of my favorite easy go-to liners. It works for me. It's matte, it's black, it's long lasting, it doesn't water on me or anything like that. I love the applicator of it. I just think this applicator makes it really easy to use. It makes it kind of foolproof in my opinion because you get the perfect flick with your wing. I love this. I cannot talk about it enough. I've already repurchased so many of these, so I would definitely recommend it. The last eye product that I have to recommend is actually a glitter liner. So unlike these, which you could probably use as a glitter liner, I'd recommend this one if you want something a little bit more of a traditional glitter, but you do not want the mess. This is by Urban Decay. This is their Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I have mine in the color Midnight Cowboy, which is the most perfect neutral gold champagne color. They don't irritate my eyes, they are long lasting, they actually have a lot of color payoff to them, so you do get a lot of glitter with like one swipe of this on your eye. I've used this in so many different ways. You can use it as an eyeliner, you can use it as a shadow topper if you want to make something pop. I also like using it on my inner corner and on my lower lash line. This is just one of the most universal colors in my opinion. If you like gold, they also have a silver one, but if you also like color, they have a bunch of those, so I would definitely check these out if you haven't already. So next I want to talk about lip products. I did not want to overwhelm you with all the lip products that I would recommend because there are so many that are beautiful, but the ones that I really wanted to show you today are glosses as well as 3 liquid lipsticks I think you absolutely need in your life. So the first ones I'm going to talk about are the glosses. Now the first brand that I want to mention is BUXOM. Honestly, anything that you buy from BUXOM, they're going to be amazing. They have 2 different formulas. They have the full-on lip creams, which look like this. They come in the frosted tube. They also have full-on lip polishes, which come in the clear tube. Those are more metallic and also have like shimmer chunks in them, so they're going to be a little bit more glittery. The full-on lip creams are just kind of creamy, milky glosses that look gorgeous on the lips. They're also plumping, so they have a little bit of like a pepperminty tingle on the lips, which I really like. But my holy grail gloss actually comes from BUXOM. So this is in the color White Russian, which I would definitely recommend getting. This is what White Russian looks like. It's a really pretty kind of light pink milky color, which I use all the time. But if you like something a little bit deeper and you want a little bit more of a warm nude, I would definitely recommend Hot Toddy, which is also a really popular color. Here it is swatched. This is just one swipe of each color. So again, White Russian's on the top and Hot Toddy is on the bottom. Any color you choose from this line or the full-on lip polishes is going to be amazing, and I cannot recommend these enough. Another gloss that I love and I would definitely recommend checking out are the Sephora Ultra Shine Lip Gels. Very similar to BUXOM, but these are actually not as heavy on the lips in my opinion. I mentioned this in my haul. This is Sand number 37, which is beautiful for the summer. I think a lot of people will love this. They have so many colors to choose from. It's unreal, and these are actually very affordable. So I would definitely recommend picking up a couple colors. I love these. They're so comfortable on the lips. They're not sticky or tacky. They last a long time, and they are ultra glossy, which is definitely something that I look for in a gloss. But this color is going to be perfect for summer. Again, this is number 37 Sand. Moving on to the liquid lipsticks, I have 2 from Kat Von D and then 1 from STILA. So the 2 from Kat Von D are Bow and Arrow, which is the lighter nude, and then Lolita, which is more of a deep rosy nude, and her formula is amazing. She actually just released a bunch of new colors as well. Here are the 2 colors. So the top one is Bow and Arrow, which is one of my favorite nudes, and then this one on the bottom is Lolita. I also think this is a great color for all seasons of the year because you can literally pull it off with anything and make it work. So I would definitely recommend these 2. Also another liquid lipstick. This is the STILA Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Caramello. I've talked about this so much. I wear this way too often. I'm sorry. I love the applicator. It's very flimsy, but it really hugs your lips and it really gets a lot of color payoff. This is so beautiful. Neither of these formulas are really drying on my lips. They last a very long time. If you need something that's long wearing, but you also want a beautiful nude, I would definitely recommend Caramello and the Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. Before I move on to skincare and hair care, I do want to mention this quickly. This is the Makeup Forever Metal Palette. These are empty palettes, so you can put whatever you want in them. I always like to put my eyeshadows in them, but this is actually one of my new ones. This is how it comes. I can fit 54 eyeshadows in these, and they are $14 $15. I would definitely recommend picking these up. They are always out of stock, but I have a feeling they're going to restock for the sale. So make sure you put your email in to notify you when they're back in stock. I cannot recommend these enough. Whether you want to put eyeshadows, blushes, highlighters, bronzers, contour colors, powders, anything that is magnetic will fit in here, and this one is the extra large one. I will be picking up more for myself if they come back in stock. Moving on to skincare products, the first one I have to mention is the Sephora Collection 8-Hour Mattifying Moisturizer Sunscreen. I am literally almost out of this. If you are any type of combination to oily and you really want a good moisturizer to put on before your makeup that's going to mattify your skin but also keep you hydrated and give you sun protection, I would look no further and pick this one up. I recommend it to everyone. And then the other moisturizer that I actually do not have with me because I finished mine and I'm actually going to be buying a new one during the sale, but I wanted to recommend it because I love it so much. It's actually by BELIF. It's their Aqua Bomb moisturizer. BELIF Aqua Bomb is one of my all-time favorite holy grail moisturizers and I cannot live without it. They do have two different options. If you are a little bit more dry to normal, I would definitely recommend picking up the Aqua Cream, which is a little bit thicker of a formula, but the Aqua Bomb is more of a gel consistency, so it's very lightweight, but it really soaks in the skin and really hydrates your skin, which I love. So BELIF Aqua Bomb, definitely one that I would recommend picking up if you're looking for a new moisturizer. Another product that I would also recommend, this is a cleanser that I do not have because I used it up. I will be picking up another one during the sale. It is by Philosophy. It's their Purity Cleanser. I always go back to that cleanser. It's one of my favorites. I think it's a great all-around cleanser for a bunch of different people with different skin types. Whether you're really bone dry or you're super duper oily like me, it works and it takes everything off and it really deep cleans your pores. It's not too heavy on the skin either as a cleanser. It really just lathers up nicely and just takes everything off. It's amazing for my skin, so I've definitely checked that one out. And then the last skincare product that I have to mention is by HERBIVORE. This is the Orchid Youth Preserving Jasmine and Camilla Face Oil. This oil has dramatically changed the way my skin looks and feels. I did not really notice a huge difference in my skin when I first started using this, but the more I used it and the longer I was using it for, I could definitely notice a difference in the hyperpigmentation on my skin as well as the dark spots from my acne scarring. They have dramatically diminished because of this, and this is also very, very hydrating. So I would definitely recommend checking out the Orchid Facial Oil from HERBIVORE. They also have a couple different oils as well, depending on what you're looking for, but this one has been amazing for my skin. Last but not least, I have a hair product. This is the BUMBLE & Bumble BB Thickening Dryspun Finish Spray. So this is a dry spray that says it creates instant fullness and holds airy texture. That is exactly what it does. I have super duper fine and brittle hair and I do want a lot of volume and movement and texture, but a lot of those other sprays that I've tried just really weigh down my hair and leave me with a really weird residue. This one is very, very lightweight, so it's going to be great if you do have fine and thin hair like me, but you do want that kind of like flowy air texture like you were just walking on the beach. This is actually quite a lot of volume for my hair. I know it may not look like a lot, but for me that's a lot. You can use this on straight hair, on curled hair, on wavy hair, so I love this and I cannot recommend this enough. So that's going to be it for my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I hope you all really enjoyed it. If you do already have a wish list, please let me know what you're thinking about getting. I'm still building up my cart and seeing what I want to pick up. I'm very, very excited to show you all what to pick up later on, but let me know again down below what you've been eyeing. So if you did really enjoy this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up as well as subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so very much. Thank you all so much for sticking around with me, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!